Hi everybody, my name is Rick Wisecup. I'm recording this today as kind of a public service thing, an announcement for to bring awareness to the growing frickin' problem that's going on here in Des Moines, Polk County, and probably throughout the United States. It's glaring in my eyes because I fell victim to it, and I'm bringing this video out to expose the people that are responsible for it, to get it stopped, and to get some type of justice for myself, for my family, for my loved ones, for my parents, for my grandparents, and for any other Wisecups that's coming up behind me. Now, I fell victim of being arrested, or charged and arrested for human trafficking, sexual assault, and possession of methamphetamine here in Des Moines, Iowa, back in June of 2018. At which time people came to my apartment whom was a friend of a friend, were friends of a friend, who's now deceased. And at any rate, they brought this person with me with them to my apartment. Now, when this happened, I was introduced to this person as this person being the sister of one of the girl that came with the guy to my place. Now, the problem is with this is, in retrospect, none of it was true. It was all a lie, and it's all a setup. And they deal with the people that are giving problems to the people involved in this setup. They get them locked up, or they kind of get rid of them. Now, I cannot prove any frickin' murder or anything like that, but I can prove that they are that people that are causing waves or in the way tend to wind up in prison. They tried to do that to me. My lawyer was worth his mustard, Darren Page, and I gave him a shout out and a plug for him doing a fine job. And the jury, the members of the jury that sat on my case, Judge Peter Rosenberg, I have a real problem with. Jackie Livingston, she's the assistant district attorney of John Sarcone's Polk County Attorney's Office, and I don't know. I don't know how she got her license to practice law. I don't know how Sarcone got his license to practice law, only because, in my opinion, that he gets his conviction rates, ladies and gentlemen, by sheer intimidation and bullying the people that he comes up against. Now, 7 out of 10 probably do not have the wherewithal to stand up for themselves or say anything, so they go ahead and take a plea, and they end up being charged, being pled as guilty, and they end up get locked up, probation or whatever. And probation's a trap, and all this other stuff, and it's a mess, and it's corrupt, and it's political, and it's touched every form of government in this state, as far as I could tell. For all appearances, that it has touched every department in this state, every office that you could think of. For some examples I have for you is when I was released from jail, I had found out that some information that from a friend of a friend of a friend, that the people responsible for putting me in prison or jail for this are people that are known to be connected to prostitution. Namely, Chris Brown, Samantha Bush, Regina Domino, Tammy Crowley, Brenda Haley, Tori Betts, and there's some others. But anyway, I will show you those pictures that I have. I have close to 400 pictures. I have emails. I have names, addresses, license plates. I have been followed. I have been dogged. I've been jumped 4 different times because of this shit. And all I know is that I want justice. And my attorney, Mr. Darren Page, during my acquittal said, Rick, they violated your civil rights. Ethics violations were committed prior to trial, during trial. And your civil rights have been stomped on. And Polk County's got deep pockets. His words, deep pockets. So I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, to get some justice for me, and I want the public to know that I am coming after them, the people responsible for setting me up, the same people responsible for having me wrongfully evicted, having all my stuff thrown away on a curb while I was in jail trying to fight this. The same people's responsible for them taking 45 days for me to be on my medicine in jail for my pacemaker and my heart. Just some examples. Being kicked off of Section 8, getting an eviction on my record now. So I won't even be able to rent a refrigerator box to live in. This thing is a mess. There's over 250 websites devoted on the internet around Des Moines, Iowa, if you can believe that. Just punch up Des Moines sluts or Google Des Moines sluts or Des Moines whores, and you'll be surprised. The dating sites, all the other things that go with it. They're involved in credit card theft, credit card identity theft, fraud. I fell victim to that as well because I was wooed in by a woman that I thought was just the cat's meow, and it turns out that she's a viper and a black widow spider, and she's out she's smooth as oil. And the Bible says a lot about women like this, in that they're smooth and they'll entice you and that they will drag you down to the pit. Well, it's the truth. It's the God's honest truth, because I'm a victim to it and I can attest to it. Okay, now, that's neither here nor there. I took that to the Des Moines Police Department, filed a report. I've taken this when I was in jail. I was told during the time of my arrest that I was being charged with what I was being charged with. And I was told, I was questioned, detained in my apartment. I had to ask to use my own restroom. I was questioned by 4 different officers, whether they be FBI agents or part of this task force that decided to come and get me, when in fact I'm the person that tried to make it available to get this person out of my apartment. And this person turned out to be 17 years old instead of 19. When they initially got dropped off to my apartment, the girl that brought her, I had never seen again until I was cuffed, until I got out of jail, okay, after the fact. Now, her name is Tammy. Brenda Haley is her mother. Well, Brenda Haley is Tori Betts' mother, and Tori Betts was my alleged victim, okay? Brenda Haley owns a Fresh Start cleaning service over in Urbandale. She, after my arrest, I saw her on the internet prostituting herself, $30 for a half hour. I have it a screenshot. I have proof. I have everything. All I'm trying to do right now, folks, is to get the media involved, get a lawyer so I can fight John Sarcone, get his ass out, get his butt out of office, and get our city back. Frank County's in on it, because all of a sudden there's 60 massage parlors in the metro area. 60. And 9 out of 10 of them's Asian, and they're offering a whole lot more than massages, believe me. I want some justice, ultimately. All my things were gone. I got evicted. That just, it kills me. It kills me. I've been jumped. I've got 5 grandkids. My last name is not that uncommon, because there are several Wisecups around the Iowa and around the United States, for that matter. There's 4 Rick Wisecups that I know of. I'm one of them. So just to give you an idea, I'm doing this for them. In fact, I want to see about contacting some of them to bring a class action suit against all this. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I don't know how to go about doing it, because I'm not a lawyer. But I got to get a lawyer, because I'm on a time frame here. And I'll go to hell if I'm going to let John Sarcone get by with it, and all these people just grow and grow and grow while they're victimizing people. Now, as I said, I'm on disability. I can't go back out and work like I was working before all this mess happened. Now, I just want my life back, and I'm going to put these people on notice. Chris Brown, Mama Nikki, Marquetta Slater, Andrea Bryson, Brenda Haley, Regina Domino, Chris Brown, Samantha Bush, and there's some others. I got them wrote down on a piece of paper, but I'll get back to you. I'll add to this. The point is, what I'm trying to say is I'm not lying down. I'm not going anywhere, and the only way to shut me up is to frickin' kill me. But if you do that, you better be good and covered up good, because guess what? There's got to be somebody else coming behind me to pick up the torch to come after you people. You know who you are. You know what you're doing. I've contacted every agency, every office that you could think of about getting some type of somebody to look at this. Okay, the FBI, the Des Moines Police Department, the Inspections Division through the state of Iowa, the Attorney General, the Governor's office, and I was thrown in jail for being pissed off and for saying, hey, you know, I might as well, to get somebody's attention, maybe I need to go postal and go shoot somebody. You know, go postal in a damn go off and go shoot some people. You know, to get somebody's to call attention to this. But at any rate, I'm doing this recording to put this out on YouTube to let people know what's up and to let people know that I'm frickin' pissed and I want some heads on my wall to voice my concern. And if I hurt anybody's feelings, I don't give a rip about it, because my feelings have been nothing but stomped on and hurt since. And my life has not been the same since. And I want my life back. And I want to be able to have some peace and not be dogged whenever I walk out of my own apartment and not feel like I'm being tailed or anything. It's bull, and I frickin' had it. And the next steps, the next step is the Department of Justice out in D.C., and that's where this is all going to go. And I hope that this goes out to whoever that's listening, that's involved in this. I hope you go down, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your time in the joint, because as far as I'm concerned, people that exploit people that exploit women or kids or anything like that need to be in jail for the rest of their lives. And that's just my position on it. And I guess that's all I got to say for now. But there's more to come with pictures of the people that are involved, more names involved, and hope to talk to you soon. If anybody's out there that's a lawyer that wants to uphold his oath when he took his office of being a lawyer, could represent me or to point me in a direction of somebody that would be willing to represent me so I could get these suits filed in court and on a docket before a judge before I run out of time and this just goes away, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.